Hello everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome back to Diabolik Lover's Haunted Dark Bridal. Guys, we are starting Subaru's Ecstasy today. Can you believe it? I can't. I'll be honest with you guys. Before I started this recording, I had to go back and look at my recording for the last episode because I could not for the life of me remember what happened in the last episode. I just could not. But I'm refreshed now. I remember the cute little dance scene and we had a flashback with Krista. I remember it all now. I mentioned this in the Dandelion episode I recorded yesterday. But I don't know what's coming out first. I'd have to think about that. But I am bulk recording videos for the holidays right now. So things were starting to run together a little bit, and that's probably why I forgot. But today we're going to go through Subaru's Ecstasy, Prologue, and 1 and 2. But first, before we do that, don't forget to go support the translators on Tumblr. Here they are. And without further ado, let's jump in to Subaru's Ecstasy. I hope you all know that, like, I do a lot of hand motions when I'm talking, and you can't see them. Just know that they're happening. Just know that they're happening. I'm just like doing like all these emotions, like go support the translators. Oh hey Krista. I was busy talking and you interrupted me, Krista. You want to kill me to shut me up? Is that what it is? It's the prologue. We normally get flashbacks in these. Oh, Karl Heinz. Hey, you jerk. Who do you want to kill? Karl Heinz or Subaru? Or both? I don't think Krista fully knows. Why does that creep me out? Karl Heinz creeps me out. Screw that guy. Hey, don't say that about him. God, Subaru really had to deal with a lot of his mom like this. Oh, ear piercing, Krista. There we go again with the fade to black in a singular line. Subaru? Subaru? You're bleeding. Let go, quickly, the knife. Knife? It clearly is. Please realize it before you start bleeding this much. So he's accidentally gripping a knife? Was it the knife? I thought he gave us the knife. I'm confused. Give me your hand. I'll stop the bleeding with a handkerchief. Don't make me lick it. He's gonna make me lick it. Okay, you're gonna lick it. Thank God. That's true, but from a human standpoint, it looks very painful. Well, I don't have fangs, so I'm gonna say no. That was a noise. Stop being so self-deprecating, Subaru. You are not rotten. I mean, you grew up and his mom kept calling him that. That is not true. Subaru. There it is again. This gloomy and somewhat bitter expression. Subaru shows every... I don't know what happened there. This gloomy and somewhat bitter expression Subaru shows every now and then, even though he's usually so arrogant and selfish. I can only assume there's a profound reasoning behind it, but... Wait, I shouldn't be the one worrying about this. Give me your hand.
What?
I know you're a vampire, but I simply can't ignore it when you're bleeding this much. You can simply throw away the handkerchief once it stops bleeding. I will heal your wounds. You can't stop me. I will. Yeah, I will. I don't know what weighs heavy on Subaru's heart. And even if I knew, it might be something I can't do anything about. I also know that Subaru sees me as nothing but his prey, but... For some reason, I get worried about him. What's wrong with me? Come to think of it, aside from sucking my blood, Subaru has never hit me or treated me violently. Has he? I'm trying to think. I guess technically, no. He's bit you and, like, pushed you around, kind of, which is violent. I mean, pushed you into walls. I'll put it like this. He hasn't treated you great, that's for sure. But if you compare it to some of the things the other boys have done, it's not bad. Even if he says some horrible things and takes out his anger on his surroundings, I've surprisingly enough remained unscathed. Besides, for some reason, having my blood sucked doesn't seem so unpleasant to me as it did before as of late. We've reached that point, huh? What's this feeling? I don't really understand it myself. Okay, I'm done. It's okay now, Subaru. What were you mindlessly thinking about for you to grip the knife so tightly and cut yourself this deep? That's a lie. You're thinking about your mother and her ear-piercing screams. The silver knife? Subaru always carries around that knife. It should be dangerous to a vampire, though. Okay, did I remember wrong? Did he not give it to us? Or did he just show it to us? Maybe we just didn't accept the knife. It has been a long time. I don't remember. Did I read that line? Subaru always carries around that knife. It should be dangerous to vampires. I can't remember. What is with my memory today, guys? I couldn't remember the last episode. Can't remember if I'm reading lines. Can't remember if Subaru gave me the knife. Whoa. I'm only 22. My memory shouldn't be going. That knife is too dangerous, after all. It's made from silver, so unlike a regular knife. Cordelia? Yeah, Cordelia. Remember me? I'm still here. Eh? This is the second time you've referenced Cordelia's death and what? Never mind. Eh? So he didn't give the knife to us before. He must have just showed it. Okay. I don't know why I remembered it that way. I mean, clearly I'm wrong, but... Maybe I'm just mixing things up with the anime for some odd reason? Me killing you? Admittedly, vampires are dangerous, and I would have never imagined myself in a position of having my blood sucked time after time. However, I've never thought I wanted to kill Subaru. I don't plan to kill you, sir. What does that key around your neck lead to? Where does it go? Or is it just a fancy necklace? A fashion statement. But if I stay at this place any longer, I feel like I might just lose it. If that happens, will I be able to remain my normal self? You just go on a rampage killing all of you. Actually, I won't say for which route yet. It's a route that we haven't done, so there's only two options. And one of the routes, I never do the bad endings. I'm not a bad ending kind of gal. I don't like them. I like getting the best endings, the true endings, if you will. But I know in one of the bad endings, Yui straight up kills all of the Sakamakis except the one she's on the route for. And if anyone wants to call Yui a weakling and that she's useless and like can't like defend for herself after that, anime onlys, let me tell you, there's something special. Where was I? I'm going off on a lot of tangents today. If that happens, will I be able to remain my normal self? If that happens, will I use this knife too? I'll pass. You couldn't kill your mom. Eh? Oh, bye! I feel like Subaru made this really sorrowful and painful expression just now. Am I just imagining things? Ugh. Cough, cough. Cordelia, stop it! Why? Suddenly my heart, again. I can't even keep standing. What is this? Ugh. Ugh. Thank God, the pain stopped. What was that just now? Do I have some sort of grave illness after all? Right. So, yeah, it just must have been in that scenario that he was just showing the knife to her or something. Because I remember I made a comment being like, oh, all the like stereotypes about vampires aren't true, but this one thing, silver killing vampires, is true. So I guess I just showed it to her. Alright, ecstasy number 1. We're getting into some real angst here lately. Oh boy, the forest. I hope I don't drown. It's so quiet. On moments like these, the fact that I'm living together with a bunch of vampires almost seems like a dream. If only it was for you, sweet Yui. I thought I'd be able to tag along with Father, but I couldn't. Fuck our dad! So does the vampires. When I went to the manor where my relatives were supposed to be residing, it turned out to be home to vampires. I could have never imagined I would have my blood sucked by a vampire on a daily basis. I don't think anyone could imagine that. Well, I'm sure some of you do. You Subaru simps, I know you do. I wonder why I had no other choice but to come to this place. Besides, lack of contact with Father ever since he left abroad has been bothering me as well. Your dad straight up abandoned you, Yui, and that is messed up. He sent you to live with some vampires, and then was like, I'm never gonna contact my daughter again. Ah! Stupid Seiji. Hello, sir. You're in my ear. Eh? Ah, you're in my face. Subaru, he's standing next to me out of nowhere? Cute. Why are you laughing? How did you know? Are really that simple? Doesn't Subaru just have a keen eye instead? Hey, don't call me simple-minded. No, I do in fact have Cordelia's heart, if that is somehow what you're wondering. That guy? A heartbeat? He went quiet. Does that mean he doesn't want to talk about it? What did you say just now? That's what you always say. Why did you have to put it like that? I was here first, you know. You're the one who approached me. This is my spot. Whoa. Yeah. Right? What? Wait, what are you doing? My blood? It's been a while since you've sucked my blood. I know he's about to drink my blood, but I feel like somehow the way he pinned me down makes it seem different. These boys just flip on a dime. One minute you're being all cute, like hee hee, and now you're gonna pin me down. Run away, or slap him. No, I will not slap the boy. I will run from the boy. Ugh. What do you think? Because you're just gonna drink my blood, so I don't see any reason... So I don't see a reason to crawl on top of me like this.
意識するって
The...
真っ赤になったね。俺をそういう対象で意識してるってことか。血の味を変えてほしい。
Stop saying that!
すぐに
If we have that scene, I'm gonna be very uncomfortable.
ガキから女になったお前の血に興味が
Wait. Ah! Stop it!
希望とあらば一晩かけてお前をじわじわ痛めつけながらや
Don't
って
say that. No, thank you.
素直じゃねえな。まあいい。吸うぞ。
Take it in. Time for lunch. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to deal with weird noises in my ear. Subaru is drinking my blood again. The numbness starts from my nape and slowly travels through my entire body, making me feel feverish. At this rate, I'll lose myself in the feeling as Subaru swings to the point I can't think straight. Yay. Huh? I don't feel faint like usual. How come? Also, I'm not just feeling hot, but kind of... painful? Isn't it always painful, though? What's happening? What's the sadness? Subaru, are you somehow, like, putting your sadness into me? Stop giving me your depression. I feel so miserable and lonely. It's like my heart is being ripped to shreds. Or are you feeling, like, sad because you're just being used as, like, an object, as per usual? The stinging sensation, as all strength leaves my body, just like usual, but my consciousness alone is still very much aware of this sorrow. Huh? I can move my arms. I usually go limp after having my blood sucked, but today I seem to be okay. Why? Do you feel guilty? On top of that, Subaru finished drinking, but he hasn't backed off straight away. Usually when he sucked my blood, he'd say he's done with me and take his leave. Subaru, what's wrong? That's a lie. Subaru, something fell from inside your it's the knife Subaru was carrying around before. Here you go. Hey, I wondered about this before as well, but this knife is made from silver, right? I swear to God, we knew this already. First of all, he told us last time. And I didn't imagine that scenario way a long time ago, right? Where he showed it to us? Isn't carrying around silver dangerous to vampires? Don't you feel a little scared having it on hand?
怖いなんて感情はない。銀星だからこそ意味がある。これで消してやるんだ。永遠に。
What are you going to erase? What? Subaru, you better not be talking about yourself, okay? Erase? What? Bye! He just leaves me in the dust, be confused all the time. Subaru? He left. Did I try and pry too much, I wonder? But he seemed somewhat out of it, even before I brought up the knife. Also, erasing something forever. What could he have been talking about? I don't know. Okay, gosh, we are just getting all kinds of angsty, aren't we? Are we gonna get angsty again? Let's find out. Ecstasy number 2. Woo! Sad times. Sad times in Subaru land. Ooh, are we talking to a bat again? Cute. Thank you for letting me know. Whew, I'm in a pickle. Our ride home just got canceled. How does that happen? Please explain. It's a familiar. How does our familiar cancel on us? Whose familiar is like driving the limo? And which of you Sakamakis canceled our familiar ride? How are the other... Well, the other boys could just teleport home. It's a technical defect, so it can't be helped, but there's a bunch of dark roads between the school and home. Is the limo broken down? Is that the issue? It isn't that long of a distance, but I'm a little hesitant to walk home by myself at this hour. Again, remember what happened when you did it in Reiji's route.
何つったってる
Subaru, perfect timing. Are you about to head home now?
Huh?
The car broke down. So that's what happened. We need a familiar mechanic. So our ride home won't come today. That's why I was thinking of going home on foot just now, but can we maybe walk back together? I also think it's really cute that, like, the familiar knows to, like, come and tell Yui. Who set that up? Because I think that's just so cute that the familiar's like, I gotta go tell Yui that the ride isn't coming. I don't know why, I just find the whole concept cute.
知るか勝手に帰る
And then you're gonna have a fit when something happens to me. Subaru, you caused these situations yourself. Subaru. There he goes. But he's probably heading home, right? If I pick up the pace, I might still be able to tag along. Okay, I'll follow him. I'm coming! You can't stop me! I wonder if because it's the weekend, but there's still plenty of people even at this hour. I have to be careful not to lose Subaru out of sight. But... Hey. Wait, why is this music playing? Why is this music playing? I'm uncomfortable. It's because of the crowd. I feel like Subaru's walking slower than usual. Might be able to keep up until we're home. However, he usually chooses the path without many people, right? Wonder why he decided to take a crowded road today. Thanks to that, I get to easily follow him, though. Oh dear lord, is that why that music is playing? Get away from me, woman. Who's that woman? He's just always grumpy. Oh god.
とっとと消えろ
強がっちゃって怖がらなくても大丈夫よお姉さんが
Oh god.
教えてあげる坊やが知らないこと
That's not a youngster lady. He is well over 100 years old. The woman put her hand on Subaru's arm. She's so pretty, completely different from me.
来い
そう来なくちゃ
Are you just gonna suck her blood? Is that what's gonna happen? Are you gonna kill this woman, Subaru? Oh god, don't commit murder! They left. Is he gonna mess around with that woman? What should I do? It's not like I can't get home from here by myself, but... No good, it bothers me. I'll try following them. You did suck her blood. Did you kill her? I hope not. Subaru, that woman. Don't tell me.
見てたんだろあんまりうぜえからな吸ってやったんだよ
I thought so.
たまたま俺の匂いに引き寄せられてきたんだろバカな女だぜ
By chance. So Subaru drinks the blood from other people. From people he doesn't know, too. From people besides me as well. Are you getting jealous, Yui?
しつこかったからな吸えばおとなしくなるから遠慮なしに吸ってやった妙な薬の味が混じってくっそまずい血だ腹の足しにもなるしね
We've got the superior blood, Yui.
お前来い
Ah!
やっぱり血を吸うならお前の血だな
Okay.
お前の血のせいで舌が肥えちまったんだ責任取れよ
There's a typo. It said, when I want to suck your blood, nothing beats yours. It's like, well, yeah. I could say the same to you. Wait, what? My palate has become refined because of your blood. Take responsibility. I could say the same to you. Whoa, bold. Or it's your responsibility. Then you should take responsibility as well.
Huh?
Yui's getting bold.
なんだそれ
You haven't been drinking as much blood lately, right? Ever since you started drinking my blood, I've kind of... I don't like having my blood sucked, but when you barely do it at all, I get concerned as well.
Huh?
Either way, take responsibility if you're that thirsty. You start drinking from others. Have mine instead.
変な女。お前も俺の魅力にようやくやられたのか。いいぜ、責任取ってやる。いいから済ませろ。
More blood sucking. Noises in my ear.
やっぱお前の血が
Gee, thanks.
一番だな。
I'm not resisting at all. I don't even feel like fighting back. Instead, I'm starting to feel somewhat happy to have Subaru suck my blood. Yeah. Exactly. I want to be the only one Subaru drinks blood from. Jealous, Yui. Yeah, I'm cutting that off. Was I feeling jealous of that woman from earlier? No way, I wouldn't. You would, and you were. That is exactly what happened, dear Yui. That is exactly what happened. Oh, man! And with that, we have done it. We have gotten through the first 3 parts of Ecstasy. Yeah, we really hadn't had bloodsucking in a while, but it's always weird when it comes back. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!